Hello, I am live. Welcome back to Supercharged Fridays. Today we are at what is it, 2nd February. And if you were one of those slightly weird people, I mean it as a joke. If you were one of those people who was thinking, I'm going to be showing my face today, that's not happening. It is one of those off camera days. Do not ask me why. It's very rare, but today is one of those off camera days. How are you doing? It has been a while. Tina, we need to get together. I have to give you something. So, in case you guys are wondering, Tina's an amazing recruiter, does international roles, and she happens to live, well, Belgium is such a tiny country. So, she lives in like Waterloo. I am in a different suburb, but yeah, it's 20 minutes. It's practically next door. So, how are you doing, Tina? And hey, guys, welcome back. So, feel free to drop in with questions. I'd love to share perspectives. You can listen to other people's perspectives. I hope you cannot hear the sound at the back. I'm making myself a quick cup of tea. So, there's a bit of clanking of utensils. And yeah, let us go. I'm not sure how long we're going to do this today. Totally depends on how many questions, what type of questions there are. But do know if you're watching me, I am live. I am as live as can be. It's literally 2 minutes past 2 p.m. here in Belgium. So let me know if you can hear me. And I normally say, let me know you can hear me and see me properly. So today, let me know you can hear me properly. Give me a quick thumbs up in the comments that it is okay. And that also let me know that the background noise isn't bothering you. Small little background noise, and we are going to get cracking. And while I wait for the questions, because I do know that there is always a bit of a delay, I also wanted to say for some people who are going through deep career transition and looking to get help, take advantage. I have a group coaching program coming up. Figure this out. Is this the right one for you? We are starting in less than a week. And check out the details right here. I'm going to share this on my screen, superchargeyourself.com/job search system. Go in and apply. It's free to apply. And if you want, you can schedule a call, 15-minute call, and see is this right for you. Absolutely no obligation. You don't have to take the program if it doesn't feel right for you. But sometimes, it's always reassuring to speak with someone and get answers to questions. So check that out. I'm getting applications every single day, and I am picky about who I work with. The quality of the group is very important. We need a group that supports each other and looks after each other. So the application would help me to understand where you are in your trajectory, what are you up to, and also meet, right? So feel free to apply. So the link is right here in the on the screen. In case you're not watching, which you don't have to because there's nothing to look at today. um in case you're yeah, so it's superchargeyourself.com/job search system. All right, thanks for letting me know that the volume is okay and that everything is functioning. Thank you, Joy, for being here. And yeah, thank you for being here from around the world. I'm seeing Belgium in the house, I'm seeing India in the house. Joy, let me know which part of the world you're tuning in from. And Finland is in the house. Take care. Take care. Risto, lovely to have you. Texas is in the house. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gigi. I hope you're doing well. We have to catch up. It's been a while. And we have a question already. So let's get cracking. Enough chit chat. What do you say? I'm a recruiter with a year and a half experience. And how can I attract more opportunities abroad? Okay. Amit, such a popular question. I get this almost weekly. Uh, you are going to do yourself a favor and you're going to listen or you're going to watch a video of mine. Okay. If you go to YouTube, I have done a detailed video with 7 ideas to help you to get a job abroad. Okay. It takes a while. It takes quite some time. So you need to be patient. It is just like you're planning, you know. When you do a master's, don't you plan where do you want to study? Why do you want to study? How are you going to apply? What is the application going to look like? It's really similar to that. You have to create a project and you have to create a plan. These type of things don't just happen, like the snap of a finger. So you'll get a lot of information on that video. I have 7 different ideas. One of the ideas, if you have only a year and a half experience, Amit, one idea that I can share with you since you're joining me live, but it is not substituting that video because you'll get lots more there. But one thing you could do is look at opportunities to study further if that is something you're interested in. It is the easiest way to go from A to B, country A to country B. When you can do it at any age, but when you're relatively younger, it is a little easier to do. Have fewer responsibilities, you're more mobile, etc. So watch that video, and if you still have questions, do come back. Do come back. No, not all the comments are working. I'm gonna put on LinkedIn. I'm gonna have to put on LinkedIn on the computer. I was kind of hoping to have not like open the laptop right now, but if that is happening, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Gee, I appreciate the heads up. So if it's a pet peeve of mine, if people are tuning in, they're saying something, but I'm not able to hear. That's a big problem. I'm switching it on right now. Gee, thanks for looking out for me. I really appreciate it. Ah, okay. You're in the US, Joy. Thanks for letting me know. Where in the US? It's such a big country. Where in the US are you? East Coast, West Coast, Midwest? What is it? And let me just take a quick look to make sure. I don't see comments from YouTube. So hopefully YouTube is working. Yep, I do see some comments I'm missing. I see a comment from, give me a moment. I'm literally looking at 2 devices right now. Awkward when this happens. Okay. A follow-up from Amit, right? Which country has the best recruiter jobs? I can't say, Amit. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. But check out what Google says to begin with. One of the easiest ways to move internationally is within the same, within the same company. It's something that I talk about in the on the video as well. So, all right. Indiana. I've always wondered about the name India. Joe, what's with the name? It's half the name of the country where I come from, India and Indiana. Is it like someone was like trying to say India, but they kind of added a na at the end? I've always wondered about the etymology. You don't have to answer me. I'm just fooling around. All right. I have a question here from Shankar. I don't see you on the. Or maybe I will see your comment on screen. Maybe I won't, but I do see it on the laptop. Shankar says, "Hey, Sonal GE." Okay, I don't know what that means. I have 10 years experience, mechanical design, and I'm stuck in the same project for 7 years and I'm not getting a lot of learning opportunities. Please guide me on how to prepare and crack interviews. Okay. So there are 2 different things, Shankar. What you're saying is you've been in the same project for a while, right? 7 years is a long time. I do feel the frustration. And it sounds like you've made up your mind that the only way is out. First of all, confirm that. Is the only way out? I don't know. Confirm that. Could it be that you could get opportunities within? Have you asked? Have you asked the right type of people? And if the answer is no, then yes, of course you need to look and take care of your future. So I totally get that. How do you prepare and crack interviews? Okay, so lots of information here. I have lots and lots of free resources. I have an entire playlist on my YouTube channel on interview prep. Okay, you got to pay attention to the kind of role you're applying and prepare 3 different types of things. Okay, I'm giving you a shortcut, but please take advantage of the free resources and figure this out. You can. Everyone can do it. It's not rocket science. Okay. The 3 things I'm talking about are the CPR. The CPR are C stands for company. So figure out as much as you can about the company. Have a list of questions ready so that you go below the surface. Don't just look on Google, and don't just look at their website, and don't just look at LinkedIn. A lot of people do that, but go one step further. Look at what else is happening in the company. Subscribe to Google News, any not Google News, I'm sorry, Google Alerts, so that anytime the company is mentioned in online in the media, you are finding out about it. Find out their latest earnings if it's a public company. Find out if they've said anything on a podcast. Do they have a YouTube channel? Is there a social link? Is there a social element in their employees? Are they talking on social media? Do they have a dedicated page on LinkedIn? Is there a live section on social media on LinkedIn where employees are also sharing? All of these things will help you to look more prepared. Company. P stands for position. Find out more about the position, read the job description a bunch of times so that you can see what are they looking for, what problems. P stands for position, but P also stands for problem. What is the problem this position wishes to solve? And how are you the best person to solve that? That takes research, that takes prep, and it's worth your time. R stands for recruiter slash interviewer. Whoever the person is who's going to be meeting with you, do some research on them. It is the funnest part of the entire prep. People, the people part. Where did they go to school? How long have they been in this company? What is their total work experience like? Do you have anything in common? Do you have anyone in common? So this would be a good place to start. Okay. So good luck, Shankar. I wish you the very, very best. And Kevin is here. Hey, Kevin, thank you. Thank you for being here. Some days we just don't need a camera and we focus on the spoken word. I think it does. You're absolutely right. I think when we are focusing only on one medium, isn't it also like we are more alert? Video can be distracting sometimes. I hear you. Totally hear you. It's one of the comments that I can see that we're not displaying on the screen right now. So I'm going to continue to refresh in case I missed anything else. This is the first time I'm not seeing a single comment on YouTube. Normally I do. I wonder why. I hope YouTube is working, and I'm going to check while that is happening. What else? Shankar, you're so welcome. I wish you the very, very best. Yes. Najam, thank you for that comment. So I released a podcast episode this week with Karen Hurt. You got to listen to it, guys. I'm gonna show off for a second, but I'll tell you what I'm really good at. I'm really good at finding amazing stories with the most down to earth people. These are not the kind of people you would have, immediately heard of, but they have amazing, amazing, amazing stories. So her story is so special. She was working at Verizon. She was doing very, very well and heading, global customer operations, customer service. And, it's like that hero's journey. Something happened and she had to do something. She had to make a decision. And she started a blog, and the blog turned into a business. And she ended up marrying the business partner. It is really like you've just got to listen. I mean, it is really special. So, Najam, thanks for sharing. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, awesome, awesome. And there's a really, really good ones coming up the rest of the week as well. So that should be super interesting. And if you guys are watching me on YouTube and you're being very quiet, why are you being so quiet? If you've got questions, do not feel shy. Pop in anytime and ask. Okay? This is a safe space. Cool. Hi Sajid, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well. And I see a couple of other questions. Akhila Reddy. Hi Sonal, can we connect out of LinkedIn? How do you mean? I don't know. Pretty sure. I'm not sure what you mean, but we can connect on LinkedIn for sure. Akhila, feel free to uh, feel free to send me a connection message. Chetna, thank you for letting me know that YouTube is alive. I was wondering what was going on. How you doing? Akhila says, I have 9 years experience, but my package is less. If you know that you're earning less than what you could be earning, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. And you need to do something about it, because sometimes others don't care as much, Some companies care about fairness. Some companies care about equity. And some companies will give you the best damn offer at the first instance. Other companies, not so much. Which is why I'm not a big fan of like people say it's systemic. You got to fix the system. Yeah, but who's going to do it? Come on, who's going to do it? In the meantime, we have to put food on the table and we got to feed a family. So we got to be our biggest advocates. And Akila, one of the best ways to do it is to take control towards how you show up, your positioning, your brand, all of that. So that when they reach the salary negotiation stage and you reach the salary negotiation stage, they cannot wait to have you because they are convinced you are the right person who can solve their problems. And it's a difference between a vitamin and a painkiller. That's what it is. Oh, why is this happening? And it's a difference between a vitamin and a painkiller. One sec. Why is it not? It's a difference between a vitamin and a painkiller. One sec. I muted the entire computer. I had muted this. It's very interesting. You know, you can mute the tab on your laptop. So if a tab is open, this is a good lesson I'm teaching, sharing you guys because I just went through this. It's embarrassing. You can mute a tab. So if you have a tab open, like YouTube open, you can mute it, and that tab you cannot hear it. However, it just unmuted. My mistake. It didn't unmute. Suddenly YouTube started talking. No, I was wrong. Okay. Yes. So what was I saying? What was I saying? Bloody hell. I forgot. Whose question? Yes. So Akhila, take advantage of all the free resources on my YouTube channel. Dude, I got an entire playlist on salary negotiations. You're going to get so much stuff for free and so much value. Watch every single video there. Take notes. See how they apply to you. Apply your own tone of voice. Apply your own style. And it's going to be awesome. You know, the biggest thing you can do is ask. Don't be too attached to whether you get it or not, but put yourself out there. That's what my students and my clients tell me. Hey, I did it. It was uncomfortable, but I did it. You're winning. If you're doing that, you're winning. And you're going to attract more opportunities like that. And you are going to come across people who'll say, yeah, I do see what you mean. And yes, you deserve that. So, Akila, you deserve it. Okay. Just think about L'Oreal. You're worth it. And think about so many mediocre, incompetent people out there who are earning more than you are. You think they're better than you? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun not being on camera today because I'm making such ridiculous faces. I wouldn't want you to see. They're not better than you. Okay. Sometimes they ask. Sometimes that's the difference. Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. What else? I got questions on YouTube. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Troy, what's up? Troy McLean. Troy, where are you tuning in from? Let me know in the comments which city, which country. Should I do two resumes, one for the office jobs and one for warehousing? I think my resume is tailored towards warehousing only. Troy, such a good question. Let me ask you this, buddy, because I think you have answered your own question in the in the comments itself. Let me ask you, okay? Very simple question. What do you think? What do you think the answer is? Should you do one resume? Like, I'm guessing what you mean is one version, right? One version of the resume, or should you do two versions of the resume? One for like white collar work, like in-house, like desk jobs, and one in warehousing. What do you think? So you have to answer two things, Troy. Where are you tuning in from? I like knowing this because I'm a curious cat. That's what I am. I like knowing where my people live. And secondly, answer your own question. And then I'll tell you what I think. There is no right or wrong here, but I will definitely tell you what I think to be most effective. Okay. Trinidad and Tobago. And let me know what you think. LinkedIn user. LinkedIn user, you got to figure out your privacy settings because your name is coming across as LinkedIn user. And that's not your name. I seriously doubt that's your name. So it's something you can fix in the settings in privacy. Deepa. Thank you, Deepa. You can easily fix that. Okay. Um, so I tried to connect outside LinkedIn. Akira, do you mean like on email? And did you mean with me? I am on a critical situation. I could not concentrate on my career. That's okay. That's okay, Akila. It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. Let me know exactly how I can help you. Yeah, let me know, and I'll be happy to. While I wait for Troy to answer, I'm gonna see what else have I missed. Amit. Hey, currently I'm pursuing a master's in information security. How can I get into big tech? Okay. Mm-hmm. Um, you can get in two ways: front door or the side door or the back door. Three doors. Okay. Front door is see the jobs online and apply. Advantage, you can do it instantly. Disadvantage, everybody does it. So it's harder to stand out and chances are low. Side door, um, through a referral. I'm simplifying this. There's a lot more on my YouTube channel. Okay, through a referral when you know someone, ask them to make the introduction to the hiring manager or to the recruiter. Side door. Back door is a complete cold email. Reach out to them. Make the introductions yourself. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you in detail, but it's kind of obvious which ones take more time, which ones take less time, but they're more rewarding. So if I were you, I would do all three at the same time: front door, side door, back door. Okay, it is possible. You just can't afford to be distracted because there's so many people around you who'll say you can't. And I've seen examples every day, I've seen exceptions every day where it's possible. So good luck. Okay. Hi, Rinku. I have a total of 7 years experience. How can I get an opportunity in Germany or Europe? Okay, Rinku, thanks for asking. Check out the replay of this show. I talked about this in the beginning. And one of the things I said was to watch a video on my YouTube channel on how do I get jobs abroad. I have 7 or 8 tips, I think, and I am certain they will help you because every single one of them has come from personal experience. Okay, do. Okay. I think I should do 2 resumes because I have experience with jobs that wouldn't be relevant with office. 100% right, Troy. 100% right. So what you want to do is have one which is targeted towards like office jobs. And by the way, office jobs is a very broad thing. Okay, be very clear. What does it mean? Is it an office manager? Is it a reception? Is it whatever it is? Have one targeted for that. Where what you do essentially is you tweak your summary on top, and certain keywords are front and center. They're front loaded, and then you have in your work experience the most relevant experience on top. That is how you would tweak it, and do that whether it's in warehousing, then warehousing front and center. If it's the office stuff, it's office front and center. This is how I would do it. Okay, I have just 2 versions ready, and anytime you're applying, use version 1 or use version 2. People, sometimes I've heard of people who spend hours and days tweaking a resume. Please don't do that. Nobody has that kind of time or energy. Cool. Then there is a question. Is this Deepa who's asking? I'm just checking. I'm curious. I'm curious to know which one is the best with respect to direct recruiter versus consultant. Direct recruiter calls versus consultant. I'm not even sure it matters that much, but I'll tell you one thing which is a big differentiator. 2 things. Number one, a direct recruiter is legitimate if they are in the company that you are already familiar with. Chances of them being fake are less. Consultant, when I say direct recruiter, I think what you're saying is in-house recruiter. Okay. Consultant who are hired for an assignment, and they're not always real. I've seen fake. I talked about this in my newsletter yesterday to my subscribers. It's getting harder and harder to tell who's real, who's fake, because the fake ones are getting quite sophisticated. The second difference is their motivation. How are they incentivized? A direct recruiter has a fixed salary most of the time, and they might have a bonus at the end of the year, but most of the time it's one fixed salary. Whereas a consultant is paid per assignment, so they are more volume driven in a way. Let's say it's not about whether better or worse, but definitely more legitimate when you see an in-house recruiter reaching out to you. For sure, for sure. Let's do a quick refresh and then I shall let you guys go. And I have to eat something. It's one of those weird days I haven't eaten anything. I'm going to make myself a quick thing to eat. Okay. That was Deepa. Deepa, I hope this helped you. Good luck, sweetheart. Wish you the very best. I don't know why I said sweetheart. I'm sorry. I thought for a second I'm talking to my kids. Sorry about that. Hey, Vallabh. Vallabh, I have an interesting comment for you. Okay. You said, my wife has an MBA in finance and she recently passed out. Any tips for freshers who are looking for a job? Okay, Vallabh, before I give you a before I why am I laughing? I'm not laughing at you and I'm not laughing at your wife. Please don't get me wrong. I'll tell you why I'm laughing. Maybe you guys can guess. This is one of those things that doesn't translate well in countries because English is such a universal language across the world. Certain, how do we say, what do we say? Euphemisms? No, certain phrases like phrasal English makes complete sense in one part of the world and makes no sense in the other part of the world. And a very good example is my wife has just completed an MBA in finance and she recently passed out. So, Vallabh, what that means outside India is she fainted. Okay, I know you didn't mean that. I'm just having fun with you, but more importantly, I'm sharing this with you because I don't want you to use this phrase again when it comes to graduating. She graduated. She graduated. Passed out. The only time you're going to say passed out is when someone fainted in front of your face. Okay. Otherwise, you congratulate them. What year did you graduate versus what year did you pass out? You're never going to say that. Cross your heart, hope to die. Okay. Now, more importantly, coming to your question, how can she get opportunities? I would say, just in the interest of time, okay, tell her to watch my videos. There is an entire playlist which is on how to get a good job fast. Tell her to actually watch. There's so many tips in there. Secondly, tell her to take advantage of the career services department in her business school, because a lot of them do that. They are basically paid to bring in companies and do the matchmaking, bring in companies, on campus recruitment. And if the recruiting season is over for whatever reason, but if she's still doing it, right, tell her to take advantage. But if it's the recruiting season is over, then the career services people have contacts in these companies, so they can help her to make introductions and she doesn't have to write from completely cold. I would say do that. Okay. And of course there's a lot more in there that she can take advantage of on my YouTube channel. So good luck to her. Hey Dan, how are you doing, my friend? It is 5:30 in the morning, very early for Dan. So yeah, I wish him the best. And do you know what is happening? Even YouTube is not showing me all the comments. What the heck is going on, man? I'm gonna have to complain to StreamYard. Hey Shubham, next week I have an increment call. Yes, Shubham, watch that video from 2019, March 31st, 2019. That crazy video that blew up, which has very poor audio. Don't watch it with headphones because you'll regret it. Watch that video. There are 10 steps in there. I even do a role play, and that'll help you a lot with the increment, whether it's on in person, whether it's on the phone, whether it's a call, it doesn't matter. I think that will be help you. I think that it'll help you. All right. And then I see a question. I don't think it's a question. I think it's a follow up from Troy. I think, no, we talked about this already. I've been to interviews and I've had to wait like an hour or more for the interviewer. Should I wait and look desperate in a way, or should I? No, that's really not nice, Troy. I'm so sorry that's happening. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Listen, there could be two reasons, Troy. There could be a reason number one, that things are really chaotic. and they didn't mean to make you wait, but it just happened. Okay. um be patient sometimes, yeah, we got to do what we got to do. You're not desperate. Nobody is that desperate. Don't say that. Take that word out of your vocabulary, because if you use a word like that, you're just drawing not that kind of energy towards you. um most of the I hate it when that happens. Yeah, you wait, you wait, it's okay, and then pay attention. If they don't apologize for making you wait, it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign of humanity. It's not a good sign of company culture. And have multiple, never ever wait for one company to get back to you, Troy. Look at other options, okay? Look at other options. Have a choice. Just like they have choices when they're interviewing people like you have choices as well. Look at multiple companies at the same time if you can, my friend. If you can. All right. I was just taking a sip of my tea. I took out my glasses and I'm going to go back to seeing if I missed any other comment. I hope that helped you, Troy. Good luck, buddy. 1 hour wait in an emergency room. Emergency room. I get it. A 1 hour wait. I don't like to be one of. You'll see a lot of stuff on LinkedIn. It's very sensational. 1 hour wait. No. Ugh. Yeah. And Sajid, you raised such a good point. Don't do job searches for your spouses and children. That is, I get that so often. Hey, can you? My daughter just did this. My wife just did this. Good for them. Let them. Let them be the ones that take the initiative. We can take the horse to the well. We cannot make it drink. Okay, I'm done horsing around. Get it? Did you get it? Was that funny? Please tell me that was funny. Am I the only one laughing? Oh man, that was pathetic. It's what they call a dad joke. Hi, Manik. I have 10 years experience now, and I can't. Sorry, guys. I can't show these questions on screen because of issues with the. Hmm. I have 10 years experience and I have a manager offer with me. How should I grab the next senior manager position so soon? Manik, I'm not quite sure I follow, my dear. I have 10 years experience now. Okay, you have 10 years experience now. That has nothing to do with what you're saying. You have an offer. What is your question? You have an offer with you. You have an offer for a manager role. Then I don't understand your next question. How should I grab the next SM? SM, I'm guessing, is senior manager position so soon. You mean to say if you say yes to this offer, let me know. Okay, let me know in the comments. If you say yes to this offer, how should you grow within the company? Is that your question? Um, so many ways to do it. Good quality work, advocating for yourself, and being visible at the right place at the right time. Manik, if you're watching this on LinkedIn, I think you are, check out my post from yesterday. I give a 3-step framework to help with things like advocating for yourself and positioning yourself for a promotion. And I think that'll help you. Okay. Good luck and congrats on the offer. Congrats on the offer. Amazing. Amazing. Well done. Well done. Hi, Akila. My concern is related to my 1-year-old baby who's got a brain issue. She's in a critical situation. Akila, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah. How can we help? Is there anything on the career front that we can help with? Um, do you need to start a GoFundMe page? If you have a link, you can share it here. I don't mind. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. I really, really hope your baby comes out of this. If she's in such a critical situation. Oh man, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. And let us know right here, since we're all live at the same time, how we can help. Okay? Okay. Hi, Bharat. When and on what topic can we see your next guest? Recently, I recall there was good engagement on asking culture questions. Yeah, I got a couple more planned. Related to one is public speaking. There's somebody I expect to come who does media training, and I think that'll be an interesting one. And there'll be one on interviewing people's dates. We just have to check out. Um, I'm waiting on them for dates. So in the meantime, follow me on LinkedIn, because when I have more information, I'll share with you on LinkedIn. But in the meantime, I'm doing these open office hours, and I'm not doing it for engagement. I'm doing it for service. Okay, engagement is not what drives me. All right, folks. I think this helps. Not helps. I think this is it. Yes, and I hope it helps as well. And if there are no further questions, I shall let you guys get on your merry way and get on with your day. And yeah, I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything. Nope, I think it's all good. If I did miss something, join me next week at the same time. Okay. And I'll make sure I answer. Okay, hold on. There's something else on. Uh, how do you learn behavioral communication, verbal and written, to navigate politics in corporate? The policies are in place, but it's a sham. Mm, okay, sorry, I'm not able to highlight your comment. Something weird going on. Okay, here we go. How do you learn behavioral communication, verbal and email, to navigate politics in corporate? Hmm. MK. MK, I have a very fun, simple article on office communication. I'm not sure exactly behavioral communication it'll help you. I think it might. I think it might. I think it touches upon it. I wrote this back in 2019, and I still stand by everything I wrote back then. Do me a favor, connect with me on LinkedIn, and I'll share that article with you. It's not always easy to find content on LinkedIn. LinkedIn tends to be a bit clunky as a platform. Things are not very easy to find. And what do you know? One of our community members actually posted a link. Okay, MK, dude, whoever you are, go to my LinkedIn. Okay, and Sajid has shared that article in the LinkedIn comments. Let me see if there is a way. Sajid, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. What I'm gonna do right away, guys, is I'm gonna copy it and I'm going to put it on YouTube. Made your life easier. Do read it though. Do read it, please. Okay. I answer so many questions, and here with Sajid's help, but I answer so many questions every week. I don't really know if people actually. There we go. There we go. MK, you got the answer. You got a perspective. So good luck with that. All right. Hi Aditya, I'm not able to grab offers. Although I've just had 2 years experience, I'm losing my patience. Yeah, I totally understand that. Aditya, there's a couple of things going on. If you're getting interviews and you're not getting offers, okay, that means that your resume was good, it translated, they called you in. If you're not converting the right interviews, not any interview, okay, if you're not converting the right interviews into offers, it could be primarily because of three things. Okay, it could be because of, number one, what you say is not resonating with them, which is the content. The second is how you said, they didn't like it. Okay, delivery, content, delivery. The third one is these are not the right roles for you. And the third one is it could be also very random. It could be it's not the right role for you, or they found someone better, and it has nothing to do with you. It's not personal to you. Content and delivery, none of that. It's just random. We don't know. So I want you to focus on the controllables, which is your content and delivery, and approaching the right roles. Start there. See the playlist on YouTube which has interview prep, and apply that. um, Practice that. There are a lot of AI resources as well that help you to practice interviews. So yeah, good luck with that. All right, folks, it's 40 minutes in. This is not the kind of live stream I was expecting to do today. And normally I do it with the camera on, but hopefully this has been helpful. Take care of yourself, and yeah, last call. Feel free to write over the weekend. If you are active in the middle of a career change, check out the criteria. Everything is mentioned on this link right here, including the investment. If this is something within your reach, if you're looking for accountability, if you're looking for a community to help you, You want action. You want to meet every, you want to meet 2 times a week for 12 weeks. That's what we do. The idea is that you start attracting the right type of companies towards you, and then you convert the right ones into offers and then negotiate amazing salaries. All of this with my help. So take care. And I shall see you at the same time next Friday on Supercharged Fridays. Have a lovely Friday and a lovely weekend. Bye for now.